News at 11. News worth staying up for.
Hey, first playoff game down. Bang, bang, Niner game. That's a dub. Let's go. Keep it going.
Today, bringing trees down and power lines along with them. We're live at the peninsula, where one neighborhood has a major mess to clean up.
And there's a break now, but more of that rain is returning. We're tracking it all and have the latest timeline on the next system moving in. Thanks for joining us on this special edition of NBC Bay Area. I'm Gia Bank.
And I'm Terry McSweeney. We're going to get to that big win by the Niners in just a few moments, but we begin with our microclimate weather alert.
That's right. It's another very wet night in the Bay Area. We're tracking the storm and the problems coming along with it. That includes breaking news on the Golden Gate Bridge. Take a look at this. All lanes just reopened after a big rig tipped over. You can see it right there on its side. The crash happened around 5:15. The CHP hasn't said what caused the crash. We do know it was very windy on the bridge at that time. CHP saying winds were blowing up to 75 miles per hour. It caused a pretty big backup, as you can imagine. The truck driver had minor injuries, but is okay. And moments ago, we watched a tow truck pull that big rig off the bridge. This video taken from one of our traffic cameras. Again, all lanes on the Bay Bridge now open after a big rig crash.
And more breaking news out of San Francisco. Another death apparently linked to the series of storms. Firefighters say a large tree branch fell on a woman. Happened about 5 this evening near JFK Drive and 30th Avenue, right there in Golden Gate Park. Police say a jogger spotted the woman next to the branch, called 911. Paramedics arrived, tried to save the woman, but she died at the scene.
Here's a look at even more of the damage we're seeing from the storm today. All this rain is loosening soil and causing trees to come down just like that. This one came down into power lines on Claremont Avenue in Berkeley earlier today. You can see PG&E crews were out there working to get power restored. In Sonoma, a tree came down this morning on Green Valley Road near Sebastopol, also bringing down power lines.
Now let's take another look outside tonight. Things are drier, but not for long. We seem to be saying that a lot lately. Drier, but not for long. Let's check in with Rob Mayette and see what the timeline is on all this.
That's right, because we essentially have overlapping storms again during the day tomorrow. And right now, it has been a busy, wild night across the Golden Gate Bridge. You saw the semi-truck flipped on its side by 75-mile-per-hour wind gusts that were brought in by a thunderstorm that also brought a lightning strike atop the south tower of the Golden Gate Bridge. Now, those stronger